Okay, what's up? This is Will Shocker, and I'm gonna make an announcement here. Let me lower this volume though. Audio, kill it. All right, good. So here's my announcement. I'm gonna be changing my schedule. There's like two or three people that this affects. Basically, I'm not gonna be playing in the mornings anymore, even though it's like a good time for me to um, get things done as a player because I'm on my medicine and it kicks in for me in the morning and I could be super productive in the morning. Um, I decided that I wanted to do more evening streams instead of morning streams because nobody plays in the morning. Not in my time zone. There's zero people available at those hours. So what I'd like to do is stream when there are people that'll actually watch. And I understand that there are people in other time zones that would appreciate my morning streams because that's all they can see because they're in Europe or Singapore or Malaysia or you know other parts of the world that would be interested in watching. But all of the people I would like that I would be playing with in the same time zone are going to be available during those primetime hours. And I really want to switch to a primetime schedule specifically for those people. And it just makes sense in my head to do 4 hour streams in the evening instead of 2 hour streams in the morning and then another 2 hours at night. Um, it just, I don't know. It makes more sense to me from a marketing perspective so that I don't have to advertise two different stream times. I could just say, hey, it's every night at so and so p.m. It's every night at 8 o'clock, and that way I can get myself a consistent schedule. I can get myself into streaming more often. I can promote for that time and hopefully get a viewer or two instead of going for these morning streams where it's like, oh well, it's dead anyway. Nobody's watching, nobody's gonna watch, um, which isn't true, right? I know there are people in other time zones, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just like playing favorites with my time zone because I want to attract people in my time zone. Because like time zones are messy. Time zones are really messy when you get into them because through my experience as a guild leader, you have to accommodate lots of different time zones, and I don't know, like maybe I should do the three streams a day, one in the morning, one in the afternoon, one at night. That way, if there are people in other time zones, I could reach them, and then if there are people in when I put it in terms of, oh, I just changed the whole topic of my video, didn't I? Um, when I put it in terms of reaching the most people, then it makes sense to do three streams a day, right? It makes sense to do a morning stream, and then an afternoon stream, and then a nighttime stream. That way, um, I can promote to more regions of the world and just be like a global guy. Instead of just saying, "Hey, we're United States, English only, etc., etc." That seems like a beginner move. It seems like, oh well, I'm only available from these hours to these hours, so that's when you get to watch me. And I'll be honest, that doesn't feel very good to not be able to watch somebody just because they're in a different time zone. That kind of sucks. I don't like that. So let's do this. Let's do three streams a day. It's gonna be one in the morning, one in the afternoon, one in the evening. That way, if you're in China, you can watch the morning stream. If you're in Europe, you can watch the afternoon stream. If you're in the United States, you can watch the evening stream. And that way, everybody's happy. So This isn't so much an announcement of a change to my schedule. More so, it's just me clearing my thoughts and saying, hey, this 3 streams a day thing might actually work. So that's what it's going to be. Join the guild. I'm going to be launching a brand new guild called, I won't actually reveal the name yet because I don't want it to be taken by somebody. But we're going to be launching a new guild. It's going to be Albion Online. And hopefully this time it sticks, because I've launched a few guilds in the past that haven't stuck. And the reason it hasn't stuck in the past is because I keep getting tired of the name. Like, first my guild was called Sentinels of Order, and I didn't like that name very much. But it was a good guild. It was successful. It had players. It had, officers. It had everything that you needed. It even had a hideout. But I rage quit the game and decided, hey, this isn't for me. And then I changed my mind and tried to come back. And then I launched a second guild, which was called One Step at a Time. And that guild was, it kind of burned me out a little bit because we were doing so many events, and I just got tired of that as well. And so I'm really struggling to find some consistency here, but I'm not done trying. I'm not giving up. I think giving up I think giving up is the worst thing I could do, because there are successful streamers and there are successful guilds. I just have to figure out what I'm doing wrong and what they're doing right. So we're going to launch again. And this time I'm going to be making some changes. We're going to be doing the 3 streams a day. I'm not sure if I'm still going to be doing the incentive to promote and recruit. Just because I don't have the money for it right now. Maybe if I have the money for it in the future, I'll be doing some more crazy, recruitment drives and be like, hey, if you recruit people to the guild, then I'll give you some silver or whatever. But as of right now, that's not happening. It is an idea that I really like. I like being able to, help support people in exchange for, doing some of the promotional stuff for me. It's worked in the past. And if my goal is only to make sure people have a good time and enjoy the community, then it's an excellent idea. But if my goal is to make money, then it's actually a terrible idea, because it's throwing away money that I could be spending on investments and money I could be putting elsewhere as opposed to into the game. So that's the main reason why I'm not doing that. It's because I want to be able to invest more of my money, and I want to keep holding my investments so that the investments grow and I'm able to, retire sooner. And so my overall big picture goal is to retire. If I can't retire, then I want to stream. So that's where all this is coming from. Why am I making a guild? Why am I making a YouTube channel? Why am I doing this? Why am I doing 3 streams a day? Why am I advertising? Why am I making an announcement? It's all because I want to either retire or become a content creator. Those are my 2 choices that I have right now. Since I can't retire, I have to be a content creator. That's just how the Lego bricks have fallen. So I have to do this. It is a job for me. It's a new job. I am going to be my own boss here, so I'm going to be, doing things the way I think is going to be best. And since I want to invest so much of my money, I don't have so much money to spend on, hey, do some recruiting for me. Even though a lot of people would recruit for free, I already know some people who would be like, yeah, I'll recruit for you. I'll help recruit. So let this just be an announcement that says, hey, I'm starting a guild. I would like people to help me recruit. I can't pay for it right now, but if that's okay with you, then by all means, invite new people to the guild so that we can make new connections and hopefully have a good time together. And yeah, so if you made it this far into the video, I thank you. I appreciate it. I don't expect anybody to actually watch this, but if you do, then that's great, because that means I'm at least doing my job competently. It's like if you clicked away and left the video behind and said, this is too boring, I don't want to listen to him ramble for 10 minutes, then, that tells me everything that I need to know, right? If I see views but I don't see likes or comments, then I know that I'm doing something wrong. But, if you do manage to enjoy the video, feel informed by it, want to show support, etc., then by all means go ahead and hit those buttons. It helps me know that I'm doing my job correctly. And if I'm not doing my job, then let me know. Be like, tell me, leave a comment that says this was too boring. I wish you had organized your thoughts better. I wish you had written this down before you started so that you didn't change the topic halfway through the video. And, leave me feedback like that, because maybe that'll tempt me in the future to write down some of my thoughts and have a clear list of goals and objectives to reach throughout the video so that people waste less time. I think that's a helpful suggestion. So, yeah, let's cut out the rest of the nonsense. I really don't have anything else to say. So if you're watching, thank you. If you're not watching, tell us why. And I will be here for the next... I suppose I could do a daily update video just to touch base and talk about where the stream is, where it's going, where I'd like it to go, what the plans are, how the guild's going to be updating, and so on and so forth. So expect another video at some point tomorrow where I just talk about, how things are progressing and what I'd like to do in the future. So I think that'll be fun. I think people that are interested in Albion guilds would be able to get something out of this, because they'd be like, oh, well, this is what this one guild leader is doing. Maybe I should do something like what he's doing, Maybe people can learn from me or take a note from my playbook, And, we'll learn together. We'll grow together. We'll find out what works. We'll find out what doesn't work. And if it all goes to hell, then I'll just delete every video that I have, like I've done like 20 times now. I have tried to launch this channel so many times, and I have deleted every video that I've ever made. I've probably posted about 200 to 300 extra videos that have never been seen because I deleted them. So, that's just the way the cookie crumbles for me, man. If I don't like the video, I'm going to delete it. And if I don't like the responses, I'm going to delete it. But I'll try to cut back on that. I'll try to do that less, because it just kind of shows my mountain of insecurity, and it kind of reveals to people that, maybe I'm not so far into this that they should stick around, But in any case, I am sticking around. I am still here. I am still alive and active and trying to grow, because I need a different occupation. I need to do something different with my time so that I can enjoy my life more. And it just makes sense to make YouTube content, make Twitch content, make TikTok content. One, because it's more fun. Two, because it can actually help somebody. And I don't have a three, but, let's cut the video here. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate every single view and every single like and comment. And we shall be back next time.